The time has come for the Wing Attack Charizard PvP IV Deep Dive, Ultra League Edition. If you want to know about the important stat checks and PvP IVs for Wing Attack Charizard in the Great League, link up above and in the description to that video. This one is going to be focusing on the Ultra League Charizard. The focus here is on Wing Attack, not on the other fast moves, because each fast move requires its own kind of IV analysis, and Wing Attack is the only one that's really viable for Charizard right now. While I do agree that Fire Spin, Ember, and Dragon Breath can have some niche utility, but the focus here on this video, Wing Attack. Also, if you're not too familiar with the PvP IV Deep Dive series, if at any point in this video you're kind of confused what I'm talking about, link up above and in the description to my PvP IVs simplified video. Basically, get your feet wet before you dive off into the deep end here. And if you want to reference any of the material covered in this video in a text-based format, link down below to my article on GamePress, the Wing Attack Charizard PvP IV Deep Dive, featuring all the information from the Great League video and this video in a nice, concise, text-based format, along with links to the PvP IV tables that I'll be featuring in this video so you can scroll through them and ogle them on your own. And without further ado, let's talk about that Wing Attack Charizard in the Ultra League. Starting out with the Wing Attack Shadow Charizard in the Ultra League, just like with the Great League PvP, the main concern is going to be on bulk, with 138 defense and 150 HP as kind of the soft minimum recommendation here. 138 defense helps out immensely against the Empoleon in the 1-0, 1-1, and 2-1 shield situations, considering even a slightly attack-weighted Empoleon here, and it can also help out in the Gliscor 0-1 shield scenario. If you want to bring that defense up a little bit higher, 139.45 defense can get you the 0-0 against a Best Buddy Umbreon, and then an even higher defense stat of 142.42 can help you get the 0-0 against a Best Buddy Mandibuzz. As for the HP side of the force, 150 should cover most things, but 152 HP offers an improved Cresselia 0-1 shield situation against a non-future sight Cresselia, and 153 HP can enable Charizard, the Shadow Charizard, with the Wing Attack to overcome the Charm Shadow Alolan Ninetales in the 0-1 shield situation. Now, there are some attack breakpoints that you can consider as well. A slight attack weight of 171.44 can enable the Shadow Machamp 1-2 and Poliwrath 1-1 shield situations, and 172.38 attack can give you the Jellicent 2-1 and Nidoqueen 0-1 shield situations. And if you want to get extra spicy, 175 can offer improved charge move priority against Machamp and in the mirror matchup, and also secures a breakpoint on Tapu Fini, which could help out in some dire situations. And overall, 175 attack is a pretty good number to shoot for CMP in the Ultra League, as I highlight in my Shadow Machamp PvP IV Deep Dive, link up above and in the description if you haven't checked it out yet. 175 is like a pretty common CMP number up there, sort of like how the Great League has a common CMP number for like Swampert, Venusaur, Nidoqueen, all that kind of stuff. As you can tell though, yeah, the high bulk here isn't going to be getting that attack weight, so you may have to make some sacrifices if you want to get that improved charge move priority. While Shadow Charizard is the preference, there is some utility for the non-Shadow Charizard in the Ultra League using the Wing Attack. Basically, because the Ultra League has a higher level of bulk than what the Great League has, the improved bulk of the non-Shadow Charizard can come into play up here. And the two main claims to fame that the non-Shadow has over the Shadow here is that it can survive a Hydro Cannon from a Shadow Swampert, starting at roughly 147, probably 148 to be safe HP, and it can also survive the Future Sight from Cresselia in the 1-1 and 2-2 shield scenarios. So this higher bulk is pretty nice. Now, if you do have a higher HP stat than that, such as 149, then you can overcome Gliscor in the 1-1 shield scenario and possibly Golisopod in the 1-1 shield scenario. With Golisopod, due to the attack variations it can have, slightly higher HP may be desirable there. And then when it comes to the defense side of the force, having at least 139.16 defense can give you an improved Dragon Breath Giratina matchup in the 2-1 and the 1-1 shield scenarios for the 1-1 IVs depending. Now, if you are looking at a raid weighted one, you may need 141.61 defense, and if you're at a higher attack weighted Dragon Breath Giratina altered form, which is kind of the recommendation for a Dragon Breath Giratina altered form. Well, a defense stat of 143 or higher could cover that. And this higher defense stat could maybe even help you get the Gliscor 2-2 shield scenario. But as you can see here, very few Charizard can get this super high defense stat. But when it comes to surviving all those different matchups, those defense stats can give you charge move breakpoints, which can lower the amount of HP you might need. So I also have this second list here focusing on the super high defense stat Charizards while also easing up on the HP requirement. Just in case you wanted that improved Dragon Breath Giratina situation, the improved Gliscor situation, but you don't happen to have the 3 IVs here that do it. We got 20 IVs that can do it here. And if you want to ogle any of these tables, customize them yourself, I'll link in the description to my Charizard PvP IV Deep Dive on GamePress, which has a section that links to these different tables. One final thing that you might want to consider, maybe mostly for a tiebreaker, is having a slight attack weight of 170.88. This attack weight can enable the Aurorus 2-1 shield scenario and get you the Nidoqueen 2-2 shield scenario off of a charge move breakpoint. This higher attack weight may also get a Blast Burn breakpoint on Tapu Fini for a potential 1-0 finish. And if you see on the list here, getting 170.88 does seem like a pretty doable mission, the highest one on the bulk list being 172 on the attack weight. That's all I gotta say right now about Wing Attack Charizard in the Ultra League. If you got any questions on this content, of course, comment below, let me know what's up, and I'll be happy to help you out. And if you enjoyed this kind of content, you want to see more like it, well, make sure to subscribe to SwagTips. SwagTips. I'd also like to give a special shout out to these patron supporters. If you want to support Swagman on Patreon, link in the description. Oh, would you look at that? Galarian Mr. Mime is learning the new charge attack, Triple Axle. Where's the new charge attack for today, Hanky? Where is it? Because I'm not seeing it!